We are here live with the Skatalites, just off the stage, opening the 21st edition of the Rototom Sunsplash here in Benicassim, Spain. And, well, we've got such a good mix of the band. We've got ladies first. Doreen, it's a pleasure to have you here. We got
Frenchy.
Natty. We got Mr. Barrett Douglas.
Yeah.
And we got Sam here, over here.
Hey, how you doing?
So, I am absolutely trembling. Natty, Sam, how is it to play with living legends? I mean, how is it to share a stage, really? I mean, you're there with them.
It's all right. No, it's a blessing for me. It's a privilege. And I remember when I got the call to come on the road with the Skatalites, and I met the great Cedric Brooks, and he's the guy who passed me the gig. And it's funny because you listen to all these records and you never imagine that you're going to be playing with the Skatalites, and then one day your phone rings and you get that call. And then it's been an amazing journey since then, just learning so much with these legendary musicians and being able to participate and add my own influence into the mix. And yes, it's just a blessing to have that opportunity. Yeah.
Thank you. And I'll pass the mic.
All right. Well, it's a blessing to play with the Skatalites. It's a blessing to play jam music, good music, positive music. It's a blessing to play with good musicians. It's a blessing to have a good friendship. We are family, and it's very beautiful. And we keep the tradition, you know. And I got the call, Lester Sterling. Actually, Val called me to do a recording one time for guitar. We used to play in different bands too, you know. That's what we do, you know, from long time, you know, before the Skatalite. So I was a freelance musician touring for the reggae artists and bands. So, you know, I got Lester call me, find my number. I needed a guitar player, and I did the gig. You know, it was a blessing, you know, definitely to play ska music and keep the tradition. Big up Jamaica, big up the Skatalites, the originator, you know, and at the same time, you know, this is what I do. Yeah. Bless.
And now hearing that, I would like to reverse the question. Not as more the feeling to share the stage, but what, you know, you're on the top there, and I think the younger people would like to get there. So what are you giving them? Advice? Which kind of advice are you giving them to be able to reach that greatness?
Well, I would like to say that perseverance, you know, is something dedicated. You have to be dedicated. And I would say all of these musicians, you know, they love the music and they will go the extra mile to get it right, to make it authentic. We try to keep it that way. And these are, yeah, that keeps the pot going. And the audience excited. You know, they're happy to. Yeah, the vibes come back to us from the audience. When you see them dancing and jumping, and, you know, it's a good feeling to know that over the years, they're still with us.
So you feel when Doreen is coming on stage, you feel the vibe, and it's...
Oh, definitely. She's the queen.
Yes, the queen.
You know, every time we come, we feel a vibration, you know. it's all about the vibration, you know, and Skatalite, every musician, we feel it, you know. It's like it's a pure groove, you know, raw.
Was a nice
Yes.
When you go on tour, when you, oh, sorry.
I do the interview.
I'll ask Val for his ingredients. What do you think? What would you say the ingredients are to come as far as you've come? Can I have the recipe of success?
Recipe of success. Oh, I like the way you put that. Well, I always say to that own self be true, you know. You gotta be true to what you do, you know. And you can't allow yourself to see other people doing the wrong thing and follow them. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you're in a band that doesn't rehearse or doesn't go home and practice, you go home and you practice. You know what I'm saying? Get your part, get your section ready. Be ready at all times.
It's such a determination.
Yeah.
Nothing will move your path.
Exactly. You gotta, you have to have that inner conviction. You know what I'm saying? That inner conviction that keeps you moving and keeps you doing the right thing and keep you progressing. You know. And like I say, you gotta always be ready. You know, Frenchy, Natty was ready when he got the call. Zem was more than ready. You know, they're always like more than ready whenever they get the call, you know. And the call is inevitable because, you know.
Really? The
Yeah,
call is inevitable?
well, I mean,
wow,
call
the call is like the call. I mean, the day they called you, you were like, oh, I saw it coming.
Once you keep yourself ready, you know.
Ready.
Yeah, be ready.
It will come.
Yeah, that's it.
Any call can come.
Yeah.
You know, keep the faith, you know. And the faith move mountain, they say. So, you know, yeah, keep the faith, you know, and believe in what you do, you know, for the children, you know, and, you know, keep it positive and keep, you know, when there is a will, there is a way. So, you know.
Do you want to join us? No. Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
As a youth, I go to see reggae shows or ska show and I see, you know, Skatalite or, you know, artists touring and musician and, you know, I wanted to do that and, you know, that was what I wanted to do and that's what I did because I keep the faith and the work and put the vision.
As a youth, how old were you when you say as a youth?
No,
When did you know that's gonna be what I'm gonna do?
I was like 14, 15, yeah.
And you've seen them on stage. You've seen Doreen. You've seen Val. You've seen.
I saw Val. I mean, yeah, I was already playing more music already when we played together. Val and me, we touring together too with the Congos. We used to tour with the Congos, you know. So we did a lot of work before, you know.
Oh, that was you too, then. Okay. And them? When did the call come? What?
In April 2010. Yeah.
It was that call because you're nearly about to say the date.
Right.
Shut out of the pistol. April 2010. Were you noting that it would come?
Well, I met these guys in New York, and it was a pleasure to meet Cedric Brooks. That's really the most beautiful thing that I took from that period of time was meeting Cedric Brooks before he took ill and before he passed away ultimately, and just seeing what kind of a person he was. Because you hear the music, but then when you meet the person, it's a completely different energy, and just talking with him about everything, music. He plays chess, and I was playing chess as well. You know, we talk about everything. You know, such a beautiful experience. Me and him and some of the other guys in the band at the time, Kevin Batchelor and Andre Murchison. And then I got the call like a few weeks after that. You know, yeah, it was beautiful meeting Cedric. That's the one thing I have to say. I have to reiterate. It was beautiful meeting Cedric Brooks. Yeah.
Love Cedric. Love Cedric.
Yeah.
Okay, I would like really to thank you a lot for having been here, to have shared, and I would like to thank you for the interview, because we've seen young and legends come together, and it is possible. Wouldn't we all like to encourage the young people? It is possible. Okay, so that's from us.
Latest album.
Yeah. Called?
The album is called Walk With Me.
Walk With Me.
It shows, it shows like a progression, yes, but it's kind of like the progression that the original guys would have done, would have made, It's very interesting. You listen to it and you hear, the veins, the arteries, everything is still there,
So that knowledge is given and passed on.
And cherished and nourished and all that kind of.
Thanks. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Yes.